and it's so cool to see all of you already here. I'm so grateful that you're joining us on this POPSUGAR Fitness Live today. This workout is also going to stick around, so if you want to do it again, you can. I am Marnie Alton. I am the founder of Embody by Marnie Alton, and it's a bar-inspired online workout program that really gets all of the parts of the body and mind connected. So we sculpt long, lean muscles, we sweat out old habits and toxins, and then we stretch, opening up joints and ligaments, healing, but also opening up the mind a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do today. There will be some impact. So I work barefoot because the way that the impact is designed in our workouts is to actually build strength and flexibility in your feet. But that being said, if you know that in impact you need shoes, just grab them now, because that's really gonna be all you need for equipment. We're also gonna start standing and end up on the floor. So if you want anything to cushion your knees, or if there's comfort that way for you, you can take a mat, and that's where we're gonna sort of land into. So I'm just excited to see you all joining. I'm gonna give you just like 30 more seconds so that we can all show up. Again, you can find more of me both on my Instagram at Marnie Alton, or you can check out more of my workouts at Embody Online. But for now, let's just work out together. This 30-minute bar-inspired sculpt, sweat, stress sesh. Let's go. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna keep it really connected, relatively simple. Lengthen long through your spine. So the shake off will awaken your body from head to toe. And now again, if impact isn't right for you or not feeling quite there yet, you're just gonna kind of tap the heels side to side. The goal is to begin to mobilize from your hips and to start feeling your body weight moving across your center line as you shake out tension in your hands, as you feel your shoulders soften. And if you tense up in your jaw a lot or in your neck, try to do this. That's a way to just let it go. 5, 6, 7, turn your feet parallel and run it out, run. So this vibration comes from the toes all the way up through your core. As you hinge forward slightly, your hips focus on straightening your back. You can widen or narrow your feet, but work to keep them more parallel than not. 8 counts, 2, 3. Keep your upper body calm and your low body fast. Now bring your legs tight together. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands back and down. Pull your waistline in. This is opening your chest. Bring your right foot forward, lift it up. Find your balance, flex your foot, point your foot. Do that one more time. Can you spread your toes apart even if you're in shoes? Now circle your foot one way, circle it the other way. Bring your leg back down, other side. This integral warm up so we can really get into the body immediately and specifically with the choreography. Point your toe. Circle one way. So already you're igniting your standing leg muscles, your core. Inhale up, big breath. Drop your shoulders, hold to your right wrist. Bend over to the side, take another inhale. Open your side lungs. Recognize that the breath doesn't live up in your chest. Your breath lives all the way down through your legs to your feet, wrapping around your sides into your back. And now we want to do this very important stretch for the spine. So if you're quite familiar with it, you can extend into full expression. Just arms up, legs tight. If you want to work into it a little bit more, you can bring your feet slightly wider, keep your chin tucked if that feels better for you intuitively, and your hands can be on your low back. Make your choice, hold 4. This is 2, slow 4. You're at 3, can you just surrender into it rather than making it happen, you let it happen? Stand tall, round forward. If your feet aren't hip width, bring them there now. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. One more time, if you're still feeling some tension in your neck or if you're looking up at the screen, let your head go. Then from there, straighten your legs. Bring your back as straight as possible. And that might mean bringing your hands a lot higher. That's cool, but we want straight back, straight knees, or shins or floor. Take another breath as you breathe out. Bow your head. Feel your stomach pull in. Tuck your chin, round up. Bring your arms up high. Inhale, then you bend your knees and swing your arms back. Come back up, bend your elbows. These are called rolling hangovers. And they're gonna get you flexing in your abdomen, massaging in your organs. In addition, we're warming up more through your shoulders. And you have the option only to do that little jump. 2 more. Try that one more time. Now keep your chest up. Bring your arms out to shoulder height and touch your heels. Roll to your right toenails all the way over the top of your foot. Bring your right arm up. Take another breath down your side. Other arm, other foot. We really need to acknowledge that life does not end at the ankles and that your feet deserve your attention. Bring your right leg out. Keep your knees straight. Touch your heels 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold your heels together. Bend your knees. Keep your heels on the ground. That stretches your calves. Other leg. 1 of 8. 2, 3, 4. Can you feel that energy gripping the back of your legs strong? 1 more. Bend your knees. Plie option. Your arms go overhead, or they can stay low if that's better for your shoulders. Bend as deep as you can where your heels want to come off the floor, but they don't. 1 of 4. 2 of 4. That's 3. Stand straight. Shift your feet parallel. Bring your hands to prayer or overhead for more challenge. Heels up and down. As you lift your heels, harmonize your breath. 8 more. 2, 3, 4. We want to work with your body. It's natural rhythms, the natural lines of energy. So holding here, feet push to the floor. Pull your knees up. We're going to dance. Get your heart rate up. Hold. 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your feet wider. Keep them parallel. Drop your hips and lift. Down. Now as you descend, push your sit bones back behind you. Option. You can make more of a dancer motion with the arms, sweeping them bigger. 4 more. As you drop, keep your chest up. We're at 3. We're learning the dance. First time at in, out, heel up. In, out, other heel. So the first round, we're just getting to know the choreography. 4 more, then a change. We're at 3. Kick your heel to your seat, pull back. Now here's where you're gonna land. Less bounce if impact isn't right for you. Here's a couple arm options, play with them. This works rhomboids, or a little more bicep, stretching out. If you have no shoulder issues, arms up. Try that 8 more times. 5, you're gonna get 2 more chances to do this work. 1 jack, punch. So you're turning your whole body forward, then to the side. 4 more. 1. Feel like that punch actually comes from your hip. Straight jacks up. No impact. Is a side step. Feeling that light exchange of energy from left to right. 8 more. So we're gonna start at the top. 5, 6, 7, feet wide, drop down. Breathe out on the up. Push your hips even lower. 4 more like that. Down. 1. You want to drive energy from your heels up your glutes at the top. Legs in and out. Add that tap. 1 of 4. 2, 3. Heels back. Your choice of arms. If it's right, arms overhead. Try to pull your leg bone further back. 8 more. Can you touch your heel all the way up to your booty? 5. 1 jack, 1 punch. Big reach. You want to allow the body to open up. You spend a lot of time being small. You want to change that here. 8 jacks or side steps. Choose if impact is right and if it's not, don't do it. Down, up, breathe in and out. This is your last round, so can you get even lower? We're integrating a stretch here for the upper back legs and your hips. Legs in and tap. Bring your heel a little higher up. 3 of 4. Heel straight back. Your choice of arms. Breathe out as you kick. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your heart beating, your lungs oxygenating. A jack and a punch. 1 of 4. 2 of 4. Make sure your heels are kind of soft, so you're not all on your toes. Straight out and in. Last 16 here. 2. You're at 4. If impact is right, make this bigger and really follow through all the way out, all the way in. That range of motion, expanding you. Open wide, take a breath. Hip feet parallel. Bend your right knee and straighten it. Now thinking about your feet again, where's the energy in your foot? It should be connected through all 4 corners. meaning big toe, pinky toe, inner heel and outer heel. But the upward motion, the challenge motion, pushes primarily from your heel up to your glute. You can keep your arms like this if you have sensitive shoulders, I encourage you to. Or change to what's called windmill arms here. And up. Now check that your standing leg is like the trunk of the great oak tree. It's strong and long. Option, more dynamic. And step in. Leg out to the side. So your rooted, stabilizing left leg is just strongly gripped around the knee for support. And your right leg does the dance. So change your energy. Think about this as a fall, a lift, a surrender, a connection. 1 of 4. Can you take a bigger step? And just try, can you go lower? Play. Not because we have to, but because we get to. Hold here, step back. Keep your feet hip width. So you're not on a tightrope, you're on a train track. Bend your knees, reach your arms up as you bend your knees. Moving your arms overhead really helps to activate blood flow and strengthens your heart in a very cool way. Make sure your back knee at the deepest bend is directly under your hip. Here's an option, add a step, back, up. Now, if you need more intensity, make the range larger or add on either a knee lift or a full jump. Your choice, 8 more. This workout is for you. It's your time to listen to your body. 4 more. To heal your body. To strengthen it. 3. Now bring your leg back, hold. There's a momentary stretch for your calf. Bend your front knee deeper, pull your knee up. As you exhale, pull your elbows down. 8 more. 2. Try to keep your standing leg real still. As you work your stomach by bending the other knee, out, in, stepping out and in now. This is no impact. The lower you go, the more deeply you sculpt. You have another option. You can jump both feet out and in. And if you choose that, notice how your toes point on the up. 4 more times. You're at 1. And you get to just let gravity take you here. On the down. Now stay as low as you can. Hold. Pull your weight into your heels. Pull your stomach up. Bring your hands forward and find your balance. Push further back. Then from there, a little down and up. Now, instead of dropping your chest down and up like a seesaw, bend at your knees down and up. Open-hearted. This 30 minutes is going to ignite your muscles, create lymphatic drainage. Option, one arm then the other. It'll build endurance. It'll show you how much control you have over what you experience. Now, if it's in your knees at all, check that your feet are active again. So they're all 4 corners on the floor, but dominant power in the heel to booty. Now drop lower. Really push your sit bones back. Either no impact, turn it to a flush. If you like where you're at with the rolling arms, go for it, stay there. Or full range, or jump, jump, jump. Last 16 counts. 2. Think about your heart leading the way on this jump. Last 8. 2, push your hips up. 4, push your hips up. 6, 7. Open wide. Enjoy that oxygen rush. Bend your left knee. Down and up. So now you can either do this forward drop by collapsing in your shoulders or by bending at your knee and hip. Let's try bending in your knee and hip. Hands to prayer open. And if you like this workout, I have over 100 more on our Embody Online platform. And for all of our global fans that are here with us today, gosh darn, I'm grateful for you, for real. Option, change your arms. Breathe in and out. If you choose to want to try us out, we are extending an offer where you get your first week for free so you can see if it's for you. Option, side extension, then step. These are just options. Go double check. Are you still connected to the foundation of the move? Meaning, are you still strong in now your right standing leg? And are you bending at your leg and pushing from your heel rather than trying to get lower by dropping your chest. 4 more. Can you make it a little bigger? That's 1. So you step wider and you drop lower. 1 more like that. Come on in. Bend the knees. Check that you're on the train track. Parallel lines. Breathe in and out. Now, keeping your tailbone in a tuck. And we say that in Barre a lot, right? What does that even mean? Continue that motion down and up. I'm just going to show you from the side. That means when you have an anterior pelvic tilt, it's like all your energy and all your power comes out. Option to add your step if you're ready for it. Option knee up. But when you pull that power in, it ignites and fuels you. It also stretches your hip, works your stomach and your glutes. 8 more. That's the knee lift. That's the jump. We're at 3. 4 more. That's 5. 6. 7. 1 more. Step back. Hinge forward, knee up. Breathe out. Keep your standing knee burning fat and metabolic lifting you by keeping it bent. 8 more. 1, 2. You're at 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring yourself up. Rotate open to wide second. Big flush, lift. So we anchor in to more traditional bar and dance philosophy, but then we create some sort of complexity that allows it to touch a few more parts of your health. Meaning we stretch to open up. We use cardiovascular work to really oxygenate and create blood flow. We're always getting that conscious form-based sculpt. Make it a little bigger. 4 more, then a change. 1. On the up. Check that tuck again. Even if it's 1 millimeter more deep. Hold their pulse. Option if the shoulders don't love this, hands to prayer, but keep your body strong, not collapsed. Then from this, just an option if you like impact, out and in. More challenge, make it bigger 8 times. You only have 8. 3, that's 5, 6, 7. Stay low. Cross your left leg behind you. So your front right leg is still turned out. Bring your left arm up, pull your knee up. Exhale on that up. So this is oblique work now, standing ab work. 16 more, 1, 2. So keeping your body balanced, is working your stomach, pulling your knee up, is working your stomach. 2, 4, you're at 6, 7, step out, other side, get low, find that alignment, knee up. Exhale as your knee comes up. Reach your other arm long and active. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stand out. Bend. Bring your hands back. Bring your right knee up, down. Now, if spinal rotation isn't of service to you, simply bring a knee up. Keep your shoulders forward. So with your elbows up, we're opening your lungs passively and flooding you with that energetic oxygen. But if you're not used to it, if you're used to slouching, or if your lungs are used to being a little more closed, which a lot of ours are, it may feel different. The difference, okay. 4 more. 1. That's 2. We're at 3. Hold their hands down. Press side to side. 4 sets of 8. Second set of 8. Now it's not just getting the arms out, it's pulling them back as well. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We combo punch, punch, knee. Punch, punch, knee. So one hand and the other. Putting those 2 moves together. 4 more. 1. Make the range bigger again. That's in your control. Pulse, hold. Lead with your other hand. Crosses. 4 sets of 8. So You're probably now leading with your right hand, or whatever the other hand was. 16 more. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 crosses and then knee up. Cross, cross, knee. Now patterns are just habitual pathways in the body and the brain. So if this is a new pathway for you, play with where you're at now. Come back to this workout and see where you're at once it sort of lives in you for a little longer. Or rewind, try again. Let yourself be in play and discovery, not judgment. 2 more. 1 more. Now from here, just pulse. Arms open. Final options, you choose. This is 1. If arms out is too much, prayer. If you like flat-footed but you want a little more heart work, arms up. If you prefer more sculpt in the leg, more strength, more bone density, you land here. If you prefer more cardio flush, lower your heels again. Out and in. Last 4 sets of 8. 2. So 4 sets of 8 is what builds mental and physical endurance. Second set. It's usually like the verse of a song. So it's really not that long. Just 16 more. Remember, you're not necessarily following me. You're following what your body needs right now. And maybe that's just the pulse. Last 8. 1, 2, 3. Just showing you other options. 5, 6, 7. Turn your feet forward. Lift your chest. Rotate your knees and feet out again. So you've got that hip opener. If you're feeling lightheaded at all, keep your chest up and your head above it. So we're really working what's called the vestibular system, the balance system in your body. Turn your feet back to that original parallel position. Bend your knees down and up 4 times. Bend. Press. 1, 2. We're at 3. Pause there. Walk your hands forward, 4 steps. I'm gonna turn so you can visually see again. So you walk your hands forward from this sort of down dog stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend at your knees. Now, I'm sure you might have done this kind of movement before, but let's look at the details. Spread your fingers way, way wide, as wide as you can. Start there. Turn your elbows so that the fleshy, non-pointy part is facing forward. Root into the pads of your fingers so your wrists almost feel light. Tap your right foot with your knees and shoulders, shoulder and hip width distance. Bring your right foot onto your Achilles of the other leg. Push your stomach up like you had a ping pong ball on your back. Brace your ribs, lift your leg, lower. So we took about 20 seconds there, which by the way, was exactly how long we wanted to drop into a more sustainable fat burning heart rate. But while we were doing it, you were getting more deeply connected to the motion. So when we started again, you started a little more set up for success. As you lift your leg, breathe out. Now if you're locked in your elbows, wrists, or shoulders, try to bend your elbows a little more. That's gonna activate your biceps and your lat muscles, so it's more muscle sculpt than joint compression. Breathe out on the up, point your toe. 8 more, 1. Now to create more depth of sculpt in your right cheek, you're at 4. You wanna push your right hip bone down and not let it open. And that's gonna require ab work, and it's gonna require that bracing on the floor. 2 more. 1 more, now keep your leg up. Keep your leg up. Turn your knee in, out. So think about your hip. It's like it's a ball and socket joint, so it's kind of like you're turning that upper nub, the upper head of your femur bone in the hip socket joint. And that's so therapeutic for the bursa sac and the ligaments, the joint itself. In and out. Additionally, you're getting internal oblique work. So those small V in the center of your stomach. 2 more like that. 1 more like that. Now keep your knee out, just that little bit. Here's the motion. You'll pull it up to your ear, back to that starting point. Tap it behind you so it crosses at your knees and lift it up. 1 more time, slow. There's the oblique. Keep your knee high. Wrap it back so there's no bend in your hip. Squeeze your inner thighs together so your right knee crosses over your other knee. Getting the hip opener. Let's dance on the beat. Knee up. Wrap it back, down, lift. So what we're doing here is working your abdominal muscles from outside in. We're also working your glute muscles from that outer dancer's dent across through the round maximus. Check where your exhale is. It should be on the bend at your waist, 1 of 4. And again, notice how I'm kind of rocking back here. Play with that rock if you need decompression in your wrists. 2 more. 1 more like that. Hold your leg up. Bring your left forearm down. Pull your knee in, out, out. Make it big. Now to add a little more complexity, once you got the leg going, add your foot. Point your toe, flex. Add your breath. Breathe in and out. Now we've changed the breath. It was on the contraction before, but now you're thinking about breathing out your foot. We use color therapy to connect your body subconsciously to specific spaces or energy. So here, we got orange, and that's all about the stomach. So you want to feel that breath is like orange light. 4 more, then your last thing. And that orange light is breathing from your belly out your sole of your foot. Keep your foot flexed and lift up. 4 sets of 8. Now with a flexed foot, try to turn your flexed toes more towards the floor. Second set. And check that your right hip is hovering. It's not stacked over the other hip. Last 16, 1. And then pushing your heel out, squeeze the muscle around your knee so your whole leg is active. Bring it higher. Last 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it down. Come onto your sit bones. We're just gonna do a quick 60-second abdominal flexion. Come on down to the floor. It'll give your wrists a release. Bring your hands behind your head. Round your shoulders up. Bring your legs up to tabletop. Tap right knee, then your left knee. So first, feel as though you're not forcing your low back to the floor, but you're melting it to the floor. And then allow your shoulders to be rounded. If it's right for you, both legs can tap. Now, if that goes in your back, that's not right for you. You also have the option, if it's in your neck at all, to lower your head to the floor and just do the legs. 4 more. We're at 2, 3, and hold at the top. 1 leg, then the other. Simple bicycle motion, but we're adding that element of elegance, right? Concentrating on the stretch. Again, honor yourself. If the twist isn't right, you stay center and work the legs. Rounding more, really feeling that crunch in your stomach. Or head down. Last 16, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 8. Try to crunch your ribs closer to your hips. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull your knees in, round up. Moving to the other side. So we'll work your left glute. And then we're done. So these motions are designed to hit all 3. The sweaty, the sculpty, the stretchy. Hands to the floor, feel that rooting, creating deep strength. Elbows in, lengthen your neck, pull your stomach up to stretch your back. Support it. Tap your toes to your opposite ankle. Keep your hips squared and brace. Lift and lower. Point your toe up and down. So your toes pointed on this first one. And now, you may want to widen your knees a little or narrow them. And know that you are going to hold a little bit more weight on the left side. You did it on the right, so it means you're balancing. And this is cool because it's actually like teaching your body about its relationship to gravity and with space. It's called proprioception. So we start to understand like, oh, I don't just collapse into the floor. I can use the floor as a tool to actually activate and create more connection. 8 more. Add your exhale on the up. Try to keep your left hip very still. 2 more. Squeeze your glute, keep it up. Nice and slow, wrap up. Back to that position. Twist back, lift. 1 more slow, pull it all the way up. Grab it all the way back. Twisted. And lift on the beat. Up, back, down, lift. Exhale now as you bring your knee up to your ear. Breathe out and down. Remember, you can do that little rock if that's right for you. 4 more like that. All the way up. Can you keep your knee as high as your earlobe? Pull back. So this is abdominal work, glute work. It's sculpting your deltoid and shoulders. Bring your leg up, hold it there. Bring your other forearm down, rotate, pull in and out. Add your foot up and back. Now, changing the breath. Breathe out, breathe that orange light on the flexion. 8 of these in your last thing. So to keep your glute really sculpty and active, work to keep your leg up and to keep it out of your hip. Stretch all the way straight. 2 more. Long hip. Hold there, flex your foot, 4 sets of 8. We're at 2, that's 3. So rotate your left hip on a 45-degree angle to the floor. Second set, 1, 2. Press down on this forearm, almost like a forearm plank. Last 16 counts, 1, 2. Lengthen from your crown, out your heel. Bring your leg as high as you can today. Last 8, 2, 3, 4 more, 5, 6, 7. Release, pull back. Bring your knees wider so that your abdomen has somewhere to rest between. Take a breath. We're moving out of the orange light into blue, which is calming your nervous system, and you don't even have to think about it. Walk your hands over to the right. So we just kind of work from like a primal perspective where before all of this civilization, electricity and stuff, blue water, clear, clean skies and water signified safety. And so we let that blue wash over you now. No clouds in the sky. Fresh streams rushing across and clearing. And walk back through center. Take another breath between your shoulder blades and round up. Then from here, bring your right leg across your body. Now what we're seeking to do is to get your right foot flat on the floor, and then to wrap the knee in as you root your right hip down. And that's a process. And if it's not there right now, that doesn't mean it's never going to be there. It means you have somewhere to go. Then raise your arm up, opposite hand, left hand up, cross it. And now we use that strength that we curated to deepen the stretch. Breathe in. And we use the sweat that you made to allow you to move with ease into the stretch without forcing it. It's like melting. It's like how hot candle wax melts. Cold wax breaks. It's rigid, but warm wax, that can be molded into any shape. Twist further and further. Keep your abdominal muscles actively pulling in so that you're wringing out. Think about a sponge, like a kitchen sponge, just wringing out. 1 more exhale, and release. Let's do the other side. Up and over. Big reach and stretch down. Lift tall. Let your hip descend. So the other hand can either be guiding your hip to the floor, or it can be like a tripod, like a little tree frog fingers at the base of your spine, right at your sacrum bone, right at your sacrum. Lift up. The sacrum's just that little triangle bone that you see. If you like after a shower, check, it's like right at the bottom of your spine. It's what your spine rests on. It allows you to root. Try to bring your heart a little higher. And then breathe out, let your stomach deflate completely and totally wherever your total release, your total let go lives. Go there now. And back through center. Lengthen your legs out into wide straddle. Inhale. Bring your left arm up and over. Roll your shoulder back. Turn your palm skyward. So a lot of times with these side stretches, the palm is rotated down, which rotates the shoulder into an anterior or forward motion. But play with this. What if you turned your hand up so your shoulder actually rolled back? And then the other idea was like all those things you're putting up into the sky, all those little dreams and stuff and thoughts and ideas and wants, well, let your hand be open so they can come to you. And then up. Just thinking about those little shifts. Open and expand. How open hands receive. Roll your shoulders back. Take another breath. See if you can feel both your hip on the floor and your hand reaching actively across the room. And as you breathe out, sit tall, cross your legs. Roll your shoulders back. Feel how your spine is long and your back is strong. Inhale your arms up. And do it with your breath. So breathe in as your arms reach. And when you reach the top and you think you're all filled with air, keep stretching and take one more breath through your nose. Notice there's a little space to top up. Hands to prayer. Slowly exhale out your mouth. Bring your hands to your heart. One more time. Let's practice that calming, anti-anxiety breath. Inhale all the way. Feel that your heart is open and soft and your belly is open and soft. Keep breathing. And when you think you've taken all the air you possibly can, hold that and take one more sip through your nose. Then exhale slowly. Let your shoulders drop. Travel light. Be light. Spread the light. Look to the light. As you inhale, feel that coming across you, and as you exhale, feel that lightness, the shoulders soft. You don't have to carry such a heavy load. As you inhale, open up, share your light. Let it beam right from your chest and out your fingertips. And the next breath out, drop your hands to the earth. Notice that she'll catch you when you fall. Open your eyes, find that light. Thank you guys so much for being here, all of you for being here. Thank you so much, POPSUGAR, for having this platform for us to be able to come together on. I'm so super grateful. I love me some POPSUGAR Fitness. This video is going to stay here so you can come back and do this workout with me if you'd like. I also have other videos on POPSUGAR as well. You can check out Marnie, Alton, and I have like 150 videos, all between 10 minutes to 60 minutes, all different targeted impact, no impact, equipment, no equipment, all with the same type of energy and same focus, where we sculpt, sweat, stretch, and we also connect to such a cool community. So if you want to check that out with me, you can get a 7-day free trial if you haven't ever signed up before. And it's mbody, like Marnie, mbodyonline.com. Thank you guys very much for being here. Thank you, POPSUGAR. I hope to see you soon.